everyone, my name is Leah R and I'm going to be teaching your warm-up today. So we're going to do a couple of different exercises, going with strength and stretch, starting on our feet, and then we're going to move to the mat, ending back up on our feet. Alright, so if everyone will get ready, we're going to start with some front taps. Just kind of going at a nice and easy pace. Just kind of get your rhythm going if you have some music. Alright, as you keep doing those, I'm going to show you what our next move is going to be. It's going to be some V steps. Just going to go out, out, back, back, ending where you started. Out, out, back, back. Kind of get that rhythm going. Alrighty. Now with this one, we're going to add some bicep curls with this move. So whenever your right foot goes up, so does your right arm. Left leg goes up, so does your left arm. Same with back. So up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Keep that rhythm going. This one's more of just going to be some body weights, just because we're warming up. If you would like to add some resistance, maybe just some light pounds, but no need to go crazy right now. Alright, gonna drop the bicep curls in 3, 2, 1. Continue with that V step. Alrighty, now we're gonna make our way back to just the front steps. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, now put your arms straight out. Make a plane even with your body. We're going to do some front arm circles. Go easy. Just keep a rhythm with your feet. Alrighty, we're going to go to back arm circles in 3, 2, 1. You can go larger if you would like to, or you can do shorter ones, whatever you're comfortable with. Alrighty, drop the arms and go back to the front steps and then stop. Alrighty, now we're going to go into another combination. We're going to do some squats and a side leg adductor move. What we're going to do is squat down, making sure your knees are not going over your toes, almost like you're sitting in a chair. When you come back up, kind of go into a straight neutrals position, and then lift your leg. Go back down, squat, and then do your left side. Alrighty, let's start on that in 3, 2, 1. If you have a TheraBand, you can definitely use this as well. If you need a chair to balance on, that's totally fine too. Go as high as you can with your leg swing. When you go down with your squat, really try and go as far as you can. But it is just the warm-up, so if you would like to do a half squat, you're definitely welcome to as well. Remember to keep breathing. Alright, let's do one more on each side. Last one. Nice. Alright. Just going back to just kind of a neutral position. We're going to be doing some calf raises and lateral raises. So with this, we're going to go up on our toes, really pushing with our toes, and when we come back down, we're going to do some lateral raises. Alrighty, in 3, 2, 1. Up. And then a lateral raise. Up. Lateral raise. Up. Lateral raise. With your lateral raise, if you would like to add some weights, totally fine. If the intensity is too much, put a little bend in your elbow. Really make sure you're keeping that neutral spine here. We don't want you to be arching your back. Alrighty, come back down. For this next move, we're going to be doing some lunges, a series of front lunges, back cross lunges, and then back lunges. So for this one, we're going to be doing about 3 on each side. So you're going to go front lunge, making sure your knee is not going over your toe. Go as deep down in this lunge as you can. We're going to do that one, and then after, we'll come back up, do a cross lunge. So we're going to start with our right leg. Take your right leg, put it behind you, and then go down on that. Really pushing off with your heel to get back up. And then a back lunge after that, and we'll do the same with the left leg. All right, let's start with that left. Make sure you come back up and you're in a neutral position so you can gain your balance. Right leg. Alrighty, make sure you keep breathing. Alright, just 2 more each side. Back up, cross, and back lunge. Front, back cross, and back lunge. What I like to do with these is put my hands on my hips just so I can maintain my balance. And back. Last one. Front. Back. Back lunge. Alrighty. Come back to a neutral position. The next one we're going to do is a single leg deadlift. I'm going to go to the side for this just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. If you would like to add some weights for this, totally fine. You're going to balance on one leg and then go down with trying to keep your balance as best as you can. Down, back up. If you need a chair for this or a weight, definitely fine. If you need to tap your foot to regain balance, definitely do that. Go as far down as you feel comfortable. Alright, we're going to switch to our left leg. So with this one, again, going down, making sure you're keeping a neutral spine. Back up. Down. Back up. Let's do one more. Back up. Alrighty. Now we're going to move to the mat, so if everyone can just sit down. Alright. Keep your knees at a bent angle. We're going to lay on the ground, and from this, we're going to push our hips forward, go up, kind of almost like you're trying to get to the ceiling, and then come back down. These are called bridges. When you get to the top of this, make sure you are squeezing your glutes at the top. Making sure your hands are supine to the floor. Really push your shoulders in to the ground and thrust those hips forward. Let's do a couple more of these. Alright, let's do one more. Nice. Alright. For this next one, what we're going to be doing is some chest flies. Now, I'm not going to be using any weights, but if you would like to use anything like dumbbells, resistance bands, you're totally welcome. What I'm going to do is put my hands right above me, still laying on my back with my legs bent. And from here, I'm just going to bend my elbows a little bit, come down, try to touch the floor, not all the way, and then just push back up with that momentum. So down, up. Really trying to squeeze that chest at the top. Up, down, up, down, up. Keep breathing. Go to the beat of your music if you have any. Alrighty. You can come back up with that. And this next move we're going to do is going to be working some of our ab muscles that we have. So we're going to be doing some bicycle crunches. Alright, so keep kind of go like you're just laying down with your legs extended out. And you're going to bring one leg up at an angle and kind of come in with your opposite arm for that leg. So I'm going to start with my right leg. You can start with your left. Just going to tap it and then alternate as we go. You can go as slow or fast with these as you would like. Whatever feels more comfortable for you, go at your own pace. Alright, do 2 more each leg. 1, 2, nice. Alright, now we're going to kind of come up back in that seated position with our legs bent still. We're going to do some Russian twists. Now from these, I kind of like to hold my hands normally because I use a weight when I use these, but I'm just going to be using my body weight right now. So what you can do is you can raise your legs and we're going to just tap on either side. Really make sure you're twisting your body, feeling that in your abs. Keep your core tight. For a modification for this, if this is a little bit too difficult, please put your heels to the ground. Keep going with that. Let's do 5 more each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alrighty. Now, from these, we are going to be doing, we're going to move to a more supine position to the floor, kind of like a tabletop position if you can think of it. And with alternate arm and your other opposite leg, we're going to be doing some bird dogs. Alrighty, and in 3, 2, 1. I like to do this one pretty slow, but again, go at your own pace. Definitely squeeze your glutes at the top. If you would like to, when you come down, maybe even do a crunch with your opposite arm and leg. Keeping your core tight. Don't try to extend your back too much, but you should be really feeling this one. Alrighty, let's do 1 more each side. Last one. Alright, so this next move is going to be some plank dips. So from that bird dog position, go down to your elbows. Kind of have your legs extended out. And what we're going to do is some plank dips. So from side to side, you can either do these on your feet or you can do these on your knees for a lower modification. And what you're going to do, hold that plank and then rotate those hips side to side. Make sure you're keeping that core tight, really pushing through this exercise. Keep breathing. A few more. 1 more each side. Okay. From here, we're going to kind of stretch it out everything. So, kind of sit like you're sitting on your knees, your glutes touching your feet, and just kind of reach out in a child's pose. Really kind of dig deep into this. Push your head under your arms. Alright, slowly come back up. We're now going into a snake pose. Kind of sitting like this, making sure you're pushing your chest out, really feeling the stretch in your abs. Look up to the sky. Don't arch your back to where it feels uncomfortable, just to where you feel a slight stretch. Alright, from here, I'm going to start with my right leg. We're going to bring our right leg forward, sort of at a bend right here. You can bend your back leg if you need to. I kind of like to keep it straight. And we're just kind of going to lean over our leg. Really feeling this in our abductors. Go as far down as you can. Like I said, don't stretch to the point of discomfort, just to where you are sort of in like a satisfying position. Now we're going to switch to our left leg. So put it back, bring that left leg forward, and go down on it. All right, let's hold that for about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All righty. Gonna come back and face you. Gonna go into a butterfly stretch. So what you're gonna do is put a bend into your legs, bring them in towards you. You can either bring them in as close as you can to your body or even push them out and lean forward. Again, really feeling that stretch. Lean into it as far as you can. Really keep breathing through this exercise. Alrighty. Keep one of those legs bent. Pull it a little bit more inside of your legs. Put one leg out. We're going to do a figure 4. So now just touch your toes. Go down as far as you can. You can use both arms or just one. Try to keep that knee as straight as you can. If you need put a band around your legs so that you can stretch a little bit more, feel free to. All right, let's hold that for a little bit longer. And now let's switch sides. Now go into our left leg. Again, just keep breathing. Alrighty. Now we're going to go back to laying on our backs. Keep one leg out straight. Kind of keep this one bent for now. For this one, this bent leg is going to come up like this, and we're going to grab it, kind of pulling it towards us. Try to keep that leg as straight as you can. Keep your back straight. Just lay on the ground. Don't try and come up like this. Just lay down. Pull as much as it feels comfortable, but just really get this stretch in deep. All right, let's switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring that leg down and bring your left leg back up. Hold this one. Again, trying to keep that knee as straight as you can. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring that leg back down. And from here, we're going to stand back up. All right, so let's stretch out some of our arms now. What we're going to do is just a tricep stretch. So if you put your arm behind you, pull down as far as you can. Just hold that. If this one hurts a lot, maybe even do this way. Still just trying to get that tricep stretch. We're going to switch in 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the left arm now. All right, let's bring that arm down, shake it out a little bit. Now we're going to do a bicep stretch. So put both your arms out in front of you. I'm going to start with my left arm. Kind of pull it out towards, almost like I'm showing you my palm, and pull down on your fingertips, really stretching out your bicep. We're going to hold that. You can kind of go down with it, or you can keep it up in like a neutral position. Just make sure you're kind of breathing through these stretches, getting ready for your workout after this. All right, now let's switch. Right palm facing out, away from you, pulling down on those fingertips. Alrighty, let's kind of come down with that. Now I'm going to turn back my back to you, reach behind One arm over, one arm under. We're really gonna pull right here. So with your fingers, pull as hard as you can. Really trying to touch each other if you can. And if you cannot get your fingers to touch, maybe use a TheraBand or just kind of touch your shoulders get your fingers to touch as close as you can. All right, we're going to switch in 3, 2, and 1. Left arm goes over, right arm goes under. And try and touch those fingertips together. Really feeling this in your shoulders. Alrighty, keep breathing. Add a couple steps if you'd like to. Kind of shake it out. Alright, come down with that. Now we are going to bring our hands, put them behind us, and push out from our bodies as far as we can. You can either stand in a neutral position like this, or you can even go down and kind of push back behind you. Definitely just do what feels comfortable, really stretching out your pectorals. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Now bring your hands in front of you, hold them out, and now we're going to kind of push out with our shoulders, really getting a good stretch in our back. Kind of push your head under your arms. If you have a wall or a chair, definitely put your hands on that, and then definitely stretch out your back, kind of step away from it, and kind of go down like that. So for this one, we're just going to put our hands out in front of us and pull out as far as we can. All right, come down. Now we are going to be doing a quad stretch, and from this, you're going to grab your right arm and your left leg. You're going to pull it behind you, really kind of balance. If you need to hold on to a chair or a wall, totally fine. Really pull that up with your opposite arm to opposite leg. Really focusing, maybe pick a spot on the floor to help balance better. All right, we're going to come down in 3, 2, and 1. Pick up that right leg with your left arm. Really trying to balance. Maybe put your hand on your hip right out in front of you. But just keep breathing. Almost done. In 3, 2, 1. All right, going to turn to the side. This one's going to be a quad and hamstring stretch. Going to keep one leg kind of straight. Put one leg out in front of you, standing on your heel, and go down and pull your toes up. If you need to put a little bend in that second leg, go ahead. But go down as far as you can, trying to keep the foot you're pulling up, that leg, straight. I'm going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite. Again, put that bend in the leg if you need to, but just come down and pull up. Really trying to get that stretch in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, for our last one, have your feet directly under your shoulders, shoulder width apart. Just going to put our hands up, really push up, almost like you're trying to reach to the ceiling. Go up on your toes if you need to, just really trying to stretch everything out. We're going to hold that for 10 seconds. Keep breathing, really push through, and in 3, 2, 1, come down. Alrighty, and that's kind of been my class for today. I hope everyone has a good workout after this, and my name was Leah, so thank you for joining my class.